With the Friday's non-development on the writs filed challenging the latest move of President Vidya Devi Bhandari, it is now likely that a verdict in the case could be delayed by at least 2 weeks. The scenario has surfaced as the Supreme Court goes for Dashain vacation beginning this Monday till 9th of October. The Apex Court has cited a high number of similar petitions for delaying a hearing in the case. Good morning, I'm Sarah Sapsanamma, and these are the headlines of the hour. The Election Commission charged of breaching its jurisdiction. Parties say Commission interpreting laws to its liking. Police organization finds itself engaged in political quagmire. Trend of joining politics after retirement thrive among high-profile security officials. Ukrainians report armed soldiers going door-to-door in occupied parts of the country to collect votes for self-styled referendums on joining Russia. The US president describes the referendums as a sham. And Roger Federer bids adieu with one last contest at the age of 41. A glittering tennis career spanning almost 25 years saw him clinch 20 Grand Slam titles. The Election Commission, analysts say, has in recent time been breaching its jurisdiction and interfering in the operation of other government entities. The Commission has invited flack for declaring the term of the House of Representatives, imposing penalties on its will and publishing schedules without consulting stakeholders. According to the Election Commission Act, political parties are bound to submit their expense details within 30 days of the completion of the election. In case of violation, parties will need to pay a penalty equivalent to the higher amount between the expense it made and the amount of expense determined by the Commission. However, the Act is unclear about who among the party or the candidate should submit the detail. The Election Commission has been criticized for arbitrarily imposing fines on candidates and parties without proper monitoring. The Commission has demanded 24 billion rupees in penalties from faulty candidates among the 123,000 who contested in the local level election held back in May. Candidates with low income source say the penalty demanded by the Commission is impossible to meet with their regular earnings. The Commission has also been criticized for calling for the closed list of proportionate candidates early, which some have said was motivated by political interests. Parties and leaders have voiced their opinion against the Commission's decision to impose fines on candidates lacking coordination with the government and declaring dates for the end of the term of lower house. Constitution experts say the Commission has no authority to determine the tenure of a legislative body. In the meantime, the Commission has failed to keep track of its own income and wealth. The Commission seems to be in a dilemma regarding the changes in the closed list of proportionate candidates as well. While it is the duty of the Election Commission to ensure free and fair elections, the latest moves by the Commission has raised valid questions against its own intentions. There has been a trend of retired security officials joining mainstream politics, which is considered unethical. The police leadership is charged of their political involvement while in office, while they join a political force as soon as their retirement. Sarbindra Khanal had contributed 30 years in police service, retiring as the IGP, the highest rank in police service. However, following his retirement, he has entered CPN UML, hoping to remain in good books of party chairperson KP Sharma Oli. Khanal last year was involved in a controversy where he was alleged of kidnapping Samajwadi lawmaker Surendra Yadav to support the case of then Prime Minister KP Sharma Oli. The police officers enter the field pledging to always stand against crime. However, in the context of Nepal, the officials themselves have been charged of harboring untoward activities. Coincidentally, on the day Khanal joined hands with CPN UML, former DIG Ramesh Kharel announced his candidacy from a Kathmandu constituency. It may be recalled that Kharel could not back the post of IGP due to internal competition with Sarbindra Khanal. A popular police personality serving the security mechanism for 29 years, Kharel has even opened a political party himself. Kharel and Khanal are just two representative cases. Following the setback in 2016, Nawaraj Silwal failed to become the IGP, however joined UML to become a lawmaker. Likewise, former IGP Rabindra Pratap Shah was made Constituent Assembly member under CPN Maoist Centre quota. Former IGP Dhruva Bahadur Pradhan is RPP Vice President. Despite the willingness of these former police chiefs to join politics, it is considered largely unethical to pursue political dreams despite enjoying state facilities in the capacity of former IGPs. It's time now for our segment Public Pulse, where you text us with your opinion. The question is, what's your take on retired leaders of security bodies being involved in politics? Your options are A, lack of ethics, B, lust for power, and C, result of lack of laws. The voting is on. Type NEWS, select your option A, B or C and send it to 34001 to share your opinion with us. Traffic Police Division has said the number of road accidents are the highest during Dasai festival due to increased vehicular movements across the nation. On Thursday this week, 12 people lost their lives in two separate road accidents in Makwanpur and Rukum. A day later, an individual died in a jeep accident in Darchula district. Many vehicles plying on the roads and involved in accidents have been reported to be in poor condition and without road permits. Most accidents have been reported in smaller roads, turning points and roads in dilapidated conditions needing repair. Lack of discipline among riders have also been one of the major reasons behind road accidents. Long-distance vehicles have also been found violating the mandatory requirement of having two drivers. Meanwhile, authorities have struggled to maintain monitoring and ensure timely repair of crumbling roads, turning country's highways into what could be called death traps. In our Public Voice segment, today we've asked people in several provinces what should be done to minimize the number of road accidents. Let's take a look at what they had to say.
सवारी चलाउनेलाई आफै स्वयं जिम्मेवारी हुने अनि ट्राफिकको नियम पालना गर्ने
नागरिकहरू आफै सचेत हुनुपर्छ
ड्राइभरहरूको जिम्मेवारी बढी नै हुन्छ
आम नागरिकहरूले नि यो ट्राफिक शिक्षाको बारेमा ज्ञान लिन आवश्यक छ
जनचेतनामूलक कार्यक्रम सञ्चालन गर्नुपर्छ
लामो दूरीको गाडीमा दुईटा ड्राइभर राख्नु पर्ने
सरकारले पुराना सवारी साधनहरूमा रोक लगाउनु पर्छ
मादक पदार्थ सेवन नगरी गाडी चलाउने
सरकारले राम्रो बाटो बनाउनु पर्छ
ट्राफिकले राम्रो तरिकाले यताउता हेरविचार गर्नुपर्छ
स्पिड कन्ट्रोल गर्नुपर्ने हुन्छ
And that's all for the moment. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.